Good morning. Today, I wanted to show you guys how I made my breakfast. Since it's been asked on Instagram and TikTok, I wanted to show it everywhere else. I do English muffin, egg, sausage, breakfast sandwiches. I get 2. That's all added up in my macros and stuff like that. All together, especially with my protein drink, this is going to be about 60 grams of protein and about a little bit over 600 calories. It's a good start to a day. I end up satiated, meaning like full, and it's something that holds me over until I go on to my next thing, which will be shown later. But anyway, this is my sandwich making pan. As you can see, it's been used a little bit. This is like altogether for shipping and stuff, it's about $20 maybe on Amazon. Super convenient, super easy to clean. So I'm gonna go through the process and show what I use. But anyway, let's get started. We're gonna start this out like any other pan. We're gonna just spray just a little bit of spray in there. Everything comes up pretty easy, but this is just to make sure nothing gets stuck. I like to put mine a little bit below high. If it's super high, everything kind of like pops and sizzles, and I don't like that. It does not matter which side you put the eggs on, of course. So I just like to put them side by side, top to bottom, whatever's your fancy. And then these frozen patties, they're turkey. And it doesn't look like they fit, but once they start thawing, you can just push them down, and it kind of shrinks a little bit, and it adheres to the pan. And then I like to break the yolk. I don't like a runny sandwich. It gets all over me, and I hate it. And the seasoning I've used for so long. It's so good. I've made breakfast sandwiches for my friends for a birthday breakfast, and they absolutely loved it. Just gonna push it down. See, it's all nice and thawed, and just get the one side cooked, and then we're gonna flip it, and it's gonna be perfect. Everything's pushing down nice and easy, and then you'll be able to flip it later. When everything comes up in one go without dripping, that's when you know it's time to flip. See, even my hand knows. I'm gonna flip the other one. See how perfect that is? We're gonna get the sausage flipped now. Get both sides done. Oh, I burned my finger. No biggie, no biggie. There we go, it's nice and easy. And then I'll just put everything on a separate plate. Usually I just put everything on the English muffin itself, but for this, I wanted to make sure that like everything gets shown correctly. Flip everything over one more time just to make sure everything's nice and done. They thaw and cook really fast, so I was just checking that. So I grab this last one. Oh, I dropped it. It's all good. And for this one, we're going to use whole wheat English muffins. And I know I'm cutting towards my hand, but I like to live dangerously. Also, if I try to do it any other way, I cut it wrong. Get this other one cut. See, nice and easy. You just need a really sharp knife. Got everything. We're gonna put it all together. Checking the side. Yep, all good. I always put the egg down first. I don't know why, it's just a habit. Get it out nice and easy. And there we go. All right, next, we're gonna use this Southwest Ranch, this creamy Southwest Ranch by Taste Flavor Company. Really good macros on it. I use it to give anything a little razzle dazzle, but I don't usually use condiments on these sandwiches. I just kind of picked this for the video itself. And unfortunately, whenever I was in the middle of making this and I was kind of like too far gone, I noticed that the measuring spoon was 2 tablespoons, and I meant to grab 1 because I didn't need a ton of sauce. After all this though, and I ate it, it was delicious anyway, but still, it was just kind of like saucy and messy. That's why I'm putting it on the top part of the English muffin instead of the sausage like I usually do whenever I do use condiments. I think we're all good there. Wasn't too bad. Soaked up a little bit. And there we go. I found this new protein company, well, my wife did, that I think is delicious as hell. This one today is cookies and cream. I don't know if you can see that. I have the camera pointed the other way. Super duper good. 0 fat, 1 carb, 20 grams of protein. This gets drank with my breakfast. But yeah, this stuff by Spilt, it's delicious. The cases are affordable, the cans are affordable, and I really like them a lot. It's caffeinated. There's only about 60 milligrams of caffeine, which is great for me because I've been easing my way back into caffeine now that my heart rate has dropped tremendously compared to what it used to be whenever my case of tachycardia was going haywire. I still have high heart rate here and there, like if I do something involving lifting, and that's a given. But as I ease back into it, I'm taking in small amounts of caffeine just to kind of watch it. I don't want to overdo it, and then, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go drink this, eat this, and get the day started.